Welcome back to the Off-Road Camper. So this is what you get when you buy a 24-year-old box truck that has no problems. The plywood is so saturated with water, the layers of the plywood have delaminated. I've pulled off 3 layers of this plywood so far. I think it's like 5 layers thick based on what I can see on the edges. It is just soaked with water. I knew it was leaking up here in the front because you can see where the water was running down, and you can see that the water is collected. So I knew that the caps was leaking. And then of course the floor was rotted out here, and it was rotted out on this side, but he already replaced the floor, probably because it was so rotted out you couldn't hide it. So what I feared and figured would be the case is all this wood has got to come out of here. It's going to come down to the studs. I don't know if they're steel or aluminum on this trailer, but, or I shouldn't say box truck, but it's going to have to come down to that. And then I'm sure that whatever insulation, if any, is probably soaked too, because this wood right here is soaked all the way through. And the sealant is soaked all the way through. And what's crazy is it's dry over here, but you can see where the roof has been patched together right here. There's like 3 different patches. And there's a strip that goes down the middle on the roof that you can see from the front of the truck outside, but it's the patch is north of, I mean, you know, it's towards the center of the vehicle, more along the lines of here. And this looks like it's really been leaking right on the edge. But water will find the lowest point, so I just have to tear it all up and find out what to get is. And somebody's had it off before and investigated it. I'm sure it was the seller. You can see that a whole bunch of the screws have been replaced. So they knew it was leaking. They knew it was damaged. So we'll have to figure out what screw bit. I don't have all of my bits here. I do have my driver, but I don't have all of my bits with me. So we'll have to figure out what size screw bit that is. It looks like most of them are just a regular Phillips, but there are some that look like they might be a star. And then see right here, those are Phillips. Those are Phillips. And then these style here look like they're a star or a hex. So I'll have to figure out what size is what and pull all the screws out and get the rest of this very wet ply off the sides of the truck. As always, like, subscribe, and share.